So the old ones was a 6.2 litre V8, normally aspirated. So that meant we had on the old one maximum 487 brake horsepower.
Yep.
This one's we got 507. It's a smaller engine, better on fuel economy, but it's got 507 brake horsepower, and 0 to 60 is about 4 seconds still. Top speed about 170 still. Before we go anywhere, just have a little blip on the power. Make sure you're happy on that pedal. I'll be. Sounds nice, doesn't it? Okay. And then onto the brake pedal, push the brake pedal down all the way. And still, if you want to move the seat at all, you can still do that. No?
I think I'll be right.
All good. As you notice, we have got a car in our way there.
Yep.
So what we'll do, we'll actually go over towards that side. We'll turn around and then we've got a straight run through there. On the floor here, I have a pedal. So I don't really want to have to use it. It's there just in case. Yeah, so if you feel that pedal moving, you know what it is. Couple of rules by this area here: keep your speed down, about 5 miles an hour because of car movement, people, etc. And you notice we've got the hazard lights on as well. This one, if you're looking for a handbrake, it's actually an automatic one. It's on the right hand side. You can do it manually if you want. But you'll find when you put it into drive, the car will move forward anyway, and it will take the handbrake off automatically. The shift lever is not here. It's over on the right hand side. So you got Vitara. Is that an auto? Or have you driven auto? Yeah. Okay. So you're looking for a shift lever here. There's not one, so it's just on the side there. No, in front, a bit further. It looks like an indicator stalk. That's the one. So all you do on that one, you put your foot brake down all the way down. That's it. That's now in drive. Press the button on the end.
This one.
The silver button. That's it. That's now in park. All of that would be reversed, but you don't need that. Okay. So all the way down to drive. And then we're going to turn around towards this side, so tiny bit of power. That's it. There we go, handbrake's off. And then a tiny bit more power. A bit more. There we go. And sometimes if it's been left out overnight, then the brakes will just bind a little bit there. And then what we'll do, we'll just turn around on this part. You never thought you were on a driving test, did you? So over this way slightly.
Sorry?
And then forward round to yours. All the way around as much as you can. That's it. And then you can go into reverse. So that's it. All the way up on the shift lever. That's it. That's now in reverse. And we have actually got a reverse camera here, which is nice and useful. So this is actually the back of the car. So very useful. And then down into drive, and then we've got enough room to get out. There's a white E-Class there thinking about coming out. We'll just get through. So we'll just let them go out. They're going out to the same track area. You can see now why we have a 5 mile an hour speed limit. Yeah, we always have quite a few different events on. So we got a corporate event this morning here.
Fair enough.
45 in number, and they use the same track facilities as us. The only difference is you're going to be out for an hour, they'll be out for 20 minutes.
Very good.
Go around toward the left hand side. Now as passengers, if you do feel ill or anything like that anytime, tell us. We can always bring you back or drop you off at a bus stop or something like that, you know.
Not bad luck this time.
We do have areas actually. We do have areas around here where we can just drop you off.
Yeah, I did this. Well, my mum lasted 45 seconds in the back.
Did she? Are you any? Oh, was that you driving?
No, it was one of your colleagues driving.
Ah, right, okay. Was that Wayne who you went out with, or?
I think so. That sounds right.
Yeah, Wayne or Paul Bernier. Yeah, you know. Depends on the time of day where we want to make the drive really quick.
I told her not to come.
That's it. Yeah, I mean it's just in the back. People just aren't used to it. Yeah. They get shoved around all over the place, don't they? So carry on down there, all the way down toward the end. I'm going to go on the first little part of our circuit. We call it South Circuit. Familiarisation area. To get you a bit used to this. So have you driven any fast cars before?
I drove a Ferrari 458 last year in Vegas.
Okay.
But that was just on the roads. Yeah.
Okay.
So
nice.
Very nice.
And this way.
Here. Left.
Sit around toward the left.
Yep.
Yeah, but of course you can't get the best out of a car.
Exactly. Yeah.
on the strip. How long were you there? Vegas?
3 nights last year.
Yeah, we usually try and make a trip over to Vegas every year.
Yeah. Well, a bit harder for us. I suppose.
Well, no, it's a long way for us as well.
Yeah. About 15
Just
hours to LA for us.
yeah, we try and make a boys' trip, you know.
Yeah.
Well, quite a few boys' trips that we made, not just to Vegas. I was in Dubai earlier on in the year on a boys' trip as well. Luckily, I'm at that time in my life when all my friends, if they're not married already, are getting married.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we have to do stag do's, and when you're slightly older, you know, 40s, you actually end up spending more money on stag do's.
Yeah.
Well, you got the money to spend.
Yeah, so it's great. Over to us. Right, there slightly, and then through the corner, and then through here, and a bit more power. Braking smoothly, and then through the corner, a bit more power. There we go. So you can see it's going around these corners very easily.
Yeah.
The car doesn't move around at all. It is a rear-wheel drive car.
Yeah.
You can actually get this car as a four-wheel drive, but most people don't bother.
Well, I don't think you can in Australia.
So over towards the side. It depends on the market actually.
Yeah.
In the UK market, we can get a four-wheel drive version.
Yeah.
In the States, and I think in the States you can definitely. Because I was out with someone there from LA the other day, and they've got a four-wheel drive one.
I think we only got the 63S in Australia.
Oh really?
Of this new version, yeah.
Oh well, that's a pity. So you've only got the more
Yeah.
the more powerful one.
I think because the last version they sold heaps more of the performance pack,
Yeah.
like 80% or something.
Well, I guess your taxes are somewhat higher than ours, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I suppose if you're going to be taxed on something, you might as well be taxed a lot.
Yeah.
On a more expensive thing. Now here, this car's around £50,000.
Well, in Australia it's probably the equivalent of 85.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's quite a big difference.
Yeah.
I know in Norway, I've got friends in Norway, this car's what would work out at €110,000. So no, it's yeah, we're lucky to be able to get this car so cheaply, I suppose.
Yeah.
Right now, at the moment, let's see. We were in comfort mode,
Okay.
but I've just changed the setting to give you a bit more power. So have a go on the power now. See what it's like. How's that now? Great.
Yeah.
And you can see the gear changes coming a little bit earlier as well.
Oh, okay.
A bit more power again. So it's a lot more abrupt on the power as well.
Yeah.
So in the comfort mode, the eco setting, it's a 4-litre car,
Yeah.
and it's going to get a little bit of fuel economy.
Yeah.
You can actually manage on this car around 35, 40 miles a gallon if you're in comfort mode, and that's where the car's getting you up into the higher gears. So you're in 4th or 5th gear at this sort of speed. Now we're in sports mode, you're in 2nd gear.
Yeah.
So it revs a whole lot more, half the
down
fuel
shifts.
economy at least, and if you really, really push on, you'll find it will do about 5 miles a gallon. Let's do it again. So more power, go, go, go. Even more. Braking smoothly. Turning in. You're in the back there?
Yeah.
Keep going, a bit more power.
All good.
That noise in the down.
Just keep going. Just feels really nice, doesn't it?
Yeah. Should we buy one, Pete?
Between you.
How noisy is it outside the car?
Or
Like, I mean, is this the sort of car if I took it down my mum's street, should be,
well,
complaining?
if you had it in sports mode,
Yeah.
then you'd hear it.
Right.
But if you have it in comfort mode, it sounds like any other C-Class.
Yeah.
You know, so it's what you want it to be really in some ways.
Yeah.
It has when you start it up in the morning, if it's cold, it has a little start-up procedure which makes the engine sound really, really loud.
Yeah, okay.
It's like, you know, the old idea about putting the choke out,
Oh, the choke,
same
yeah,
sort of
yeah.
idea. So you'll find in the mornings people know you're starting up your C63.
Right.
But once it's started, you don't really notice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, in actual fact, these cars, the 4-litre, it's a lot smoother on the sound. It's not so raucous as the old version. So this is a much more mellow on the sound.
Right.
Almost bass tones rather than yeah.
Yeah.
I think you know your neighbours, your mum would be quite happy. Let's do one more lap, but a bit faster. On you go. More. Keep going. Then braking there, smoothly turning in. A bit more power. Turn again, a little more power. Turn again, a little more power again. Smoothly turning in.
Swap our voice, mate. Come on. Buy a beer like that.
Might be a few.
That's it, man. Coming up here. I mean, beer is expensive here, but it's not that expensive.
Just more in Australia.
Over this way.
Left?
Let's see up here. It depends whether you're staying in our hotel.
No.
Our hotel's quite expensive.
Where am I going, right?
It's only right here. Yeah, actually, your beer's a bit more expensive, isn't it? In our hotel here, I can quite easily on one drink spend £6. So that is quite expensive, isn't it?
Where am I going?
Left here.
At these.
At the Brooklands. We like to travel away from this place to actually drink.
Yeah.
Because if we drive up north, then it's about £2.50.
Yeah.
So less than half the price.
Where am I going?
Over behind the white car.
So what's this? Just going straight up fast.
Heavy acceleration and braking exercise, yeah. So we're going to be accelerating full power, and then we're going to use the brakes.
Yep.
So we're going to use the brakes to really stop quickly. Have you ever used anti-lock braking on a car? Have you...
Once it kind of bounces back a bit.
Some cars will do that, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's pumping on the brakes, but it's doing that individually on the wheels on this car, and it's actually going to try and keep you straight as well.
Okay.
If you keep it all straight. If you start turning in, then it's going to follow that as well.
Right.
So when I tell you to brake, I want you to go straight onto the brakes and then really just push hard and keep
All the way to the bottom.
Yeah. And then on the acceleration, I want you to accelerate fully hard as well.
Yep.
But we'll wait until the car in front is out of our way. Don't want it to be
So just
real.
foot down all the way.
It's going to be foot down all the way. Right, we're good to go. So full power, go, all the way. Keep going. Brake hard. Harder. That's it. Good. Alright, how was that then?
That was so cool.
What? That was alright.
Yeah. So you chickened out of the acceleration there.
Did I?
Yeah. So this time we're going to do that again. We're going to keep the power on even more.
Yeah.
And also, when you brake, just hit the brakes.
Okay.
So that was smooth and progressive on your brake, almost driving your Vitara.
Yeah.
Okay, so this time when I tell you to brake, onto the brake, around that way, you'll find this car will start accelerate in 4 seconds to 60, but from 60 to 0, 2.
Yep. Same lane?
Yeah, let's go behind Leo.
Changed.
Yeah. Just got too much room. It's only 10 past. So.
Is the E quicker or?
Actually, it's about the same.
Yeah.
It's about the same.
Thought I'd go this one's than you.
Performance-wise, the one in front's got 557 brake horsepower.
Yeah.
But that weighs 1,850 kilos. We weigh 1,550. So, power to weight ratio is similar.
Yep.
But this one's nicer on the track in some ways.
Okay.
Oh, the brake lights.
Yeah,
When you hit the brakes hard, then it puts into the brakes onto an adaptive situation.
So it does that.
It's actually warning cars like us behind that you're stopping really quick.
What was it?
The brake lights flashing.
Like, yeah.
And then what you'll find when you're on the braking sequence where you're actually braking, it flashes. Once you've actually stopped, the hazard lights then come on instead.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go again. Full power, even more. Flat. Go. Keep going. More. Brake hard, really hard. Harder. Keep on.
There we go.
There There we go. And now, because you came off that pressure at the last part, the hazard lights didn't go on.
Okay.
So if you were to literally keep the foot flat on the brakes, you would stop quicker. But also, the hazard lights would come on as well. But the brake lights would have flashed.
Yep, cool.
How was that then?
That's good.
All feels very controlled, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Well, I feel like I should be braking much earlier.
Yeah. Now, potentially, if you needed to, you could actually steer the car as well.
Okay.
You steered the car there, but you kept it straight.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you needed to in an accident situation, you could actually steer as well. And that's really the point of having anti-lock braking. That you can bang onto the brakes and steer as well.
Yep.
That's what we're going to do now. So we go left again, and then we're going to go for number 2 on the road service. And you'll notice number 2 there between the cones and stopping there. Right, okay. So I'm sure you could probably imagine a road situation where we need to brake and steer.
Yep.
If you think about the idea of maybe going along a 2-lane road, someone pulls out, not looking, so you need to avoid them. You can think about that, or in fact, imagine you've been over here for a while, have you?
Yeah.
In the UK.
Yep.
So imagine busy road, cars parked up on one side, and then someone decides to walk across the road in front of you. So that's the kind of thing I want you to think about.
Yep.
I set a speed for 40 miles an hour on the car. So it's a speed limiter. It holds you back gently from 40.
Okay.
And you go straight towards the orange cone.
Yep.
When I tell you to brake, and it's going to be about 3 to 5 feet away, I want you to hit as hard as you can on the brakes and steer towards the right to avoid. But I want you to keep on the brakes fully until we come to a complete stop, as well as steering.
Yep.
Yeah? Happy about that?
How fast am I?
40. So just gently on the power.
Yep.
The car will hold you back from 40 though.
Okay, cool.
Okay, on you go. And I'm going to tell you very, very late to brake. So keep going straight. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Brake! Now that wasn't really braking, was it?
And
then of course, carry on down, and to brake and steer at the same time is something that you're not used to doing.
No, exactly.
In fact, you really wouldn't have got taught about that when you learnt to drive.
Yeah.
Because not many cars had ABS.
Yeah.
If you're learning in this country now, you'd learn about ABS.
Yeah.
Because you can't actually buy a car in Europe, new car, which hasn't got anti-lock braking.
Yeah.
Some of them with it, when it comes on, the pedal vibrates.
Yeah, some of them do. I mean, this one is quite refined. You feel a little bit of movement.
Yeah, not much. No.
But hardly anything. You'd really hear it as well on some cars.
Yeah.
So you carry on through, 40 miles an hour, this time hard on the brakes.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you hit the cones, you carry on.
Okay, cool.
So keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. It's going to be really, really hard on the brakes and steering. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Brake really hard, harder. As you can see, the cones are just there.
Yeah.
And that's the point of having anti-lock braking.
Yeah.
It just allows you that ability. Now, we have a highway code here, and the highway code gives us stopping distances.
Yep.
At 40 miles an hour, the standard stopping distance is 120 feet.
Yep.
So what's that? 30 something meters,
Yes.
33 meters.
Yeah.
Obviously that's not 33
No.
meters. That's a couple of meters.
Yeah.
So things have hugely changed since
Yeah.
when they published the details about stopping distances.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to turn left again,
Yep.
and then we know that there's the little A45 there.
Yep.
I'm just going to go behind that one. Interesting car, that one.
Yeah.
It's a 2-litre car
Yeah.
with 360 brake horsepower.
There's heaps of them in Australia.
That way. Well, is that because they're cheaper to import?
They're not that cheap, but they're just popular. Like
I mean, is your tax based on engine size?
it's more based on price.
It's more based on price.
It's a luxury tax, yeah.
Because I'll tell you what, I've seen loads of those. I've got a house in Cyprus, and in Cyprus we get loads of them because there's tax banding. Anything over 2.5 litre, and literally it's just twice the amount of tax.
Yeah, fair enough.
So you see loads of those
Yeah.
around. You see a lot of 200k compressor Mercedes as well.
Yeah. They're all drive, aren't they?
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go down there, 40 miles an hour again.
Okay.
This surface looks shiny.
Yeah.
It's because it's designed to be like black ice. Have you ever driven on ice before?
No.
What about mud,
A little bit.
sand, things like
Yeah,
that?
not
Yeah,
big.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, imagine you've got a lack of grip
Yeah.
on those sort of surfaces. Heading on down, bring the
Yeah.
speed up to about 40. Same as we did before. When I tell you to brake really hard. And you're going to see what it's like to be on a very slippery surface. So braking fully, really hard. Now, the braking system feels different as well.
Yeah.
So
It's
you feel the
coming back at me.
grinding, it's coming back at
It's
you.
not going in. Feels like not going in as far.
So this car's intelligent enough to actually work out what the surface is like.
Yeah.
So it's noticed it's really slippery rather than very, very dry.
Okay.
So the way it brakes is different.
Yeah.
So on the dry surface, it's pumping really, really quickly. That's why you hardly feel it.
Yeah.
And then on the slippery surface like this, it's pumping for much, much longer periods. That's why you really feel that grinding sensation
Yep.
with the feet.
Come on, go.
That's it, up to the stop sign.
Right.
And then turning right. The car still stops, the car still keeps
Yeah.
in a straight line. But what's it like? What did it feel like for you?
It kind of felt like it wasn't going in as far.
Let's see, around that way. It felt as if you weren't stopping.
Yeah.
And
I
on
was expecting it
ice
to be worse though.
and that slippery surface, yeah, I mean, it's pretty good on this car.
Yeah.
If you're in an E-Class, heavier car,
Mm.
the stopping distance is related to the weight you've got on the car, momentum.
Yeah.
So it will take a lot longer. But the idea,
Back in
yeah, turning right again. The idea really is that you can still steer.
Yeah.
So we're going to try and do a lane change whilst braking that hard on that surface. Okay, so looking up ahead, imagine there's two road surfaces. It's got two roads.
Yeah.
Yeah, two lane road. And you can just make out there is a little bit of separation between. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So we're going to be on the right hand side. As you're going along there, 40 miles an hour, imagine in front of you, torrential rain, car stops in front of you, having an accident.
Yeah.
So then we can move. We can try and move from the right hand side towards the left.
Okay.
So you're going to be hitting the brakes really, really hard, keeping them on. Oh, by the way, if you come off the brakes, the car will spin. So you want to keep the brakes on
Yep.
fully. Yeah. Oh, and the reason I'm going to tell you that is because obviously the normal reaction to skidding is actually release the brake.
Yeah.
But what will happen if you release the brake? All the weight goes forwards onto the front wheels. Then you don't have any grip on the back.
Yep.
That's why it tends to skid.
Okay.
So what you need to try to do is keep the brakes on fully, and then just guide the car towards the left.
Right.
On you go, same speed. So, keep going a little bit more. Keep going. Keep going. Braking fully. There we go. Perfect, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really works well, and that's what anti-lock braking is for. It's not just about stopping, it's about being to stop and steer, doesn't matter what condition.
Yeah.
And that could be gravel as well, you know, you'd have the same effect on gravel, any surface.
Okay.
Around towards the right. Now, have you ever spun a car before?
No.
Towards the right. That's it, carry on around. Well, I've had rear-wheel drive cars for a long time.
Yeah.
I think personally I've been driving rear-wheel drive cars for about 15 years, you know, my own personal cars, and there are points where you come out of junctions where you feel the tail moving a little bit. So we're going to show you a little scenario like that. Turning right here. Now we're lucky because most of our rear-wheel drive cars now have got some form of traction control.
Yeah.
We call it ESP on a Mercedes, but on a BMW it could be DSC or ASC on other cars. But we're going to turn that off. Round towards that side.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to turn off the traction
Yeah.
because we want to give you a bit of an idea of what it's like without it.
Yeah.
So if you come over this side, nice and gently, see the wire barriers, head up towards the wire barriers and the big blue and white barriers at the end there.
Yeah.
So all nice and gently over that way because we're going to position across the water.
Okay.
So carry on there, nice and gently.
So I go to the left.
Track control, can I have some water on the wet straight please? So if you come over towards the left hand side, a bit further, and then a little bit further still, I'm going to go just after the blue cone.
Yep.
I'm going to turn across. And you see in the distance there you've got a Concorde. Can you see that? The plane?
Yeah.
Just come forwards a bit more and then turning across here, pointing towards that plane.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a bit further, keep going, that's it, just to there. Right, okay, so imagine the situation, we're now at a T-junction.
Yep.
We're turning left towards the trees. As we're moving out, we're kind of moving out there, and you're halfway out, and you realise right inside you got a big juggernaut coming along there.
Yep.
So as you move out, you've misjudged it.
Yep.
Get out in front, you'll need a bit of power. So
Yep.
a bit of power heading towards the trees.
Okay.
See what happens.
Yep.
On you go. So juggernaut's coming. Quickly, go, go, go. There we go. And as you can see, around this way, being a rear-wheel drive car,
Yep.
oversteer. That's what oversteer is.
Yep.
The rear wheels losing traction,
Yep.
and the momentum of the car's just pushing you around. Now, if you wanted to, you could actually try to control that.
Yeah.
You almost did actually around towards that side.
Right again.
Around towards the right, yeah. You almost got enough steering on. Now, if you'd been just a tiny bit less on the power,
Yeah.
you would have caught that.
Okay.
So I think we're going to do that again, but we'll try again with the ESP off,
Yep.
and we're going to try and catch that skid again.
Alright.
Same area, exactly the same area. So wide towards this side. So a little bit further. So that way you stand across.
And then?
I'm going to turn the ESP off though. Okay, right, ESP's off now. So this time, when you feel the car skidding,
Yep.
off the power slightly, turning pretty quickly the other way, and hopefully you should pull it out of skid this time.
Okay.
Okay, on you go. Juggernaut's coming. Turn, okay, a bit more power. Off power slightly. There we go. How was that?
That's good.
That's it. Carry on. So it's just having a bit of a knowledge of how much steering you need to put on. Yeah. And it's a case of expecting it as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of course, in a real life situation, might not be expecting that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why we've got ESP.
Yep.
And that's why I've turned it on. So this time, the stupid thing to do on the road, put full power on, flat out, and let the car do the work of controlling the skid.
Okay.
All you need to do is tell the car which way you want it to go.
Alright.
So if you feel the car going that way, you want to go towards the trees, then you're going to keep on guiding it.
Yep.
Just do that again.
Same spot.
Same spot again, literally but flat out, and you want to keep your foot on the power when you move out. Still going to do it from a standstill.
Yep.
That's it. Okay. Okay, so flat out, guiding towards those trees.
Okay.
Go, go, go. Full power. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Full power, full power, full power. You can see all
Cut
the
it out.
power
Yeah.
is just literally cut.
Yeah.
It's a very effective system.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt ESP working before?
No. Not like that, no.
So around towards the right. We're going to go on there later,
Yeah.
but we've got a few cars on there at the moment, so
Yeah.
we'll wait until there's a gap. And I think in the meantime we're going to go onto the slightly bigger track.
Yeah. Turn left.
I'm going to turn left just. If you just wait momentarily. I'm going to wait for a couple of these cars to come around. So first couple of laps, just take relatively slow, get
Yep.
used to where the track is going. So gently carry on forward a bit. Let's see what we're doing. Come on. Same car as us.
Yeah.
Okay, so a little bit more power. Wide towards my side, braking in a straight line. And then looking through, and then a bit more power. So wide out towards the orange cone, and then looking down the track, and then keep on the power now. So wide towards this side. For a corner, you want to take it more towards the left.
Okay.
Brake in a straight line towards the left,
Yep.
and then look through the corner and turning in. That's it. So you're making the corner slightly shallow.
Yep.
That way the car's not working too hard. And again, a bit more power. You actually get more grip, of course. And then wide towards the two cones on the right hand side. And then turning in from the second one, and a bit more power. You notice all these tyre marks around our track?
Yeah.
That was Nico. Nico Rosberg was
yeah.
out earlier on in the week for a passenger ride event. He's very good at driving, of course, on racetracks,
Yeah.
just not on ours. He came off our track 5 times.
What car was it?
Well, he took 5 out of service, so these cars. Well, you look here, look.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's where he decided to spin around by mistake. He was trying to drift around that corner.
Yeah.
Didn't work. He's one of those people who does like to think he's very good at everything. He's not very good at taking instruction. And we always try.
None would be, would they?
No, Lewis Hamilton's very good.
Yeah.
Jensen's very good as well. You won't find them falling off our tracks. And they're actually really good at controlling slides and everything else. Almost too good. I think Lewis was, got banned from using RSL in Australia, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's right, yeah, he got caught by police.
Yeah, we don't lend him SLs anymore. That's why he now drives around in a GL. But honestly, Lewis is actually really quite good at taking instruction, and he'll do a perfect drift around all these corners.
Yeah.
Keep going, little power. On you go. Keep going. Braking firmly. Keep to this side again. Guiding through the corner, a bit more power. So now keep it wide towards the orange cane. And then as you're doing that, look through the corner and a bit more power. Keep going, a bit more power. That's it, a bit more power. There we go, a little to the side. Turning in, a bit more power again. That's it, turning in again, a bit more power. That's good. Keep on the power, keep on the power. So keep on. Seriously, we'll get around
right,
there. Keep going, a bit more power. We'll give you a little demo at the end.
Yeah.
So carry him around a bit more. So you went out for a passenger ride?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Have you been out for a passenger ride before?
Me?
No? Carry on, full power? Yeah, we'll have to give you a couple of minutes at the end and we'll show you how quickly you can go. Braking there. And then turning in, more power. So wide towards the orange cone. And then turning in, look through the corner, more power. That's it, turning in again, a bit more power. Now, can you hear any tyre noise or anything like that yet?
Not a lot, no.
Nope, so that means we've got to put into your rear. As soon as you start hearing tyre noise, then you're probably about 5-10 miles an hour away from skidding off.
Okay.
Alright, so up until then, keep pushing. That's it. That's it, keep going, keep pushing. Go on, a bit more. Lots. Really, go. Braking on, little brake, off the brake completely, back on the power, really, keep going. See? Wide towards the orange cone, keep turning, a bit more power. Go on, a bit more. Putting that power on will effectively turn you into the corner quicker.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone okay in the back?
Yeah.
Keep on the power, more power. Hard on the brakes, smoothly turning in, back on the power again. A little bit to your side, keep the power on, more. Lots more. Lots. That's it, braking harder. Smoothly off, turning in, more power. Keep the power wide out towards the orange cone. More power, flat out. Flat. All the way. Then braking harder, a bit more. Smoothly off, turning in, back on the power. How's that now? Braking a little, turning in, back on the power again. More power. There we are. And again, through, more power. Keep going. I think you're faster around there than Nico.
Sorry?
You're faster around there than Nico.
Well, I'm on the track, I'm obviously faster.
Keep on power. Over your side, keep on power. Firmly on the brakes, smoothly back on the power. Keep going. Flat out from this cone. All the way. Keep going. Braking harder. Off the brake completely. Back on the power. Braking a little. Off the brake completely. Smoothly back on the power. Enjoying this?
It's good, yeah.
Keep going, a bit more power. Loads of power again. Keep going. Keep going, a bit more power. Through the corner, smoothly on the power still. A bit more. Again, keep going, a little bit to this side towards the orange cone. More power, smoothly. And lots of power. Braking harder. Smoothly off, back into power. Orange cone, turn in, power. Excellent. Coming off this time?
Huh?
We're coming off this time, we're going to head down towards the wet stuff.
Okay.
So, over this side, and then we're going to go down towards the wet side.
That was so good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Turning right here. Oh, waiting for that blank.
Saw that rubber on the side. That's all tyre off these cars. How often do you change it? Have to change
2 days.
2 days.
Kidding, is it 2 days?
2 days for a set of tyres, 5 days for a set of brakes.
Fuck, yeah.
Yeah, well, you went out with Wayne, didn't you? On a passenger ride.
Oh yeah.
Wayne, obviously, going round, if you do that all day,
Yeah.
that's going to be one set of tyres.
Yeah.
Coming on, right?
Around towards the right. Both myself and Wayne, we do the drifting display at lunchtime and stop in there. And we'll quite often go for a set of tyres in half an hour.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so it's I mean, if you look right where we are now, can you see we've got tyre marks here and all over that way? So when we go on to do the display, we're just lighting the tyres on. It's just like smoke as you're going on. Right, if you carry on forwards, round towards this side and round towards the left, we're allowed 2 cars on here at once.
Yep.
So if you go between the white lines, that's it, you can just see them there.
Yeah.
And let's drive around normally, let's just like that, that's fine. Track control, can I have some water on the wet circle please? So we'll just put some water on here. Make it more slippery. Now as we're going around here, what I want us to do, just a little blip on the power. So as you can see, all the way around this way, as you can see, this surface is worse than what we've been on before.
Yeah.
It's over this side, and it doesn't require any power at all. In fact, that was about 15 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And then you just put a little bit of power on, and you go all the way around. Try and control that now. So a little blip of power. It's going to be opposite way from the turn. More turn. That's it. Bit more power. Left, 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 left. There we go. So that, you know, in a real life situation, that's you going towards some trees and you're coming away from them.
Yeah.
Good. Try again. Bit of power. Left, 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 left. That's it. Left, 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 left. More left. Off power. So it's a combination trying to control it of coming smoothly off the power and then turning opposite way as well.
Okay.
So try again. Bit more power. Left, 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 off power, off power. Left, 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 left. That's it. Now power towards the right. There we go. Off power slightly. Left, 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 left. Bit more power towards the right. Off power slightly. That's it. Off power slightly.
Is it still with the ESP on?
Off.
Oh.
Off power slightly. Bit more power again. Slightly off. Bit more power again. Off power slightly. There we go. Not bad at all. So quite nicely balanced cars these days.
Yeah.
When you get a feel for what you need to be doing on the steering and on the power, you can control it, can't you?
Yeah.
I'll put the throttle response into a more gentle setting. setting because when you first went on that,
Yeah.
it was like revving too much.
Okay.
But it's now, that's why it's smoother.
Yeah.
I'm doing that. So that was with the car with the ESP off completely.
Yep.
Let's show you what it's like with it on. Now what I want you to do is go flat out, full power, and see what happens.
Now?
Flat, go on. Flat, 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 flat. Is that flat to the floor?
Yeah.
Quite amazing really what it
It's
potentially
ridiculous.
can do. Considering, you know, left here, remember you still have to guide it.
Yeah.
Considering basically, you know, you were struggling to catch the skid.
Yeah.
Now we've got full power on and you're absolutely in control. And this is worse than anything you'd ever get on a road. You know, you wouldn't ever get a surface like this on the road.
Yeah.
So imagine going around a corner, country road, come across a bit of slippery road, the car's done things about it before you even know.
Yeah.
Let's turn it off again. We enjoyed that. So a little blip of power. Hard left, hard left, hard left, hard left. Left a bit more. A bit more power towards the side. Slightly off the power. Slightly off the power. Oh, okay, we're around. Now, when you were at that sort of angle,
Yeah.
the angle which this car's comfortable at
Yeah.
is about 35 degrees.
Okay.
You just pushed a little bit more, and that's why you're going to go around. You lost well, you haven't got any steering lock, had you? You haven't got any more steering.
Yeah.
So try to keep the angle around about 30 degrees. If you feel it going more than that, just lightly off the power.
Yeah.
If you feel it going less, more power.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yep.
Try it. That's it. Touch more power. Off the slightly. Off the power. Off the power. Pan out. Off there slightly. Then back on the power. Now, when I say off the power slightly, just a little bit off. Yeah? So literally you're on and off the power feathering amount.
Take it too far, okay.
That's it, try again. A little power again. That's it. A bit more power. That's it, off power slightly. Slightly off. Slightly off. Not quite enough off. It's tricky to make it look good.
Yeah.
Again, a little power. That's it. A little bit more. Off slightly. Off the power. Off the power. Power again towards the right. Smoothly off. Smoothly off. A little more. A little more power. Smoothly off. Wait. Pan out. Smoothly off. Smoothly off. Smoothly off. Pan out. Smoothly off. Little to the right. Little to the right. Pan. Off there slightly. And as soon as you went on the brakes, did you notice how the car just went
Yeah, I knew I lost it there.
round?
Yeah.
When you go on the brakes, the weight transfers forward, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So all that weight comes off, and then you're going to go around even more. So in actual fact, in this situation, don't use the brake at all. Try one more time. Sit a little more. Off, off. Wait, wait. Power again towards you, said left, off, off. Power, power. That's it. Off. Off. Completely off. Power again slightly. A bit more. Off, off. Power again slightly towards your side. Slightly off. Off. This part here is always more skiddy as well.
Yeah.
We're going the other way. There's no one else on it. This part's always more skiddy because this is where the water drains down.
Yeah.
A little more power again. See if you can get the other way then. A bit more power. A bit more power. More turn. Turn right. Probably definitely more tricky going this way instead, isn't
It
it?
is, yeah.
Just because you're not used to it.
That's it, yeah.
Try again. A little more power. Off the power. Oh, go round. What's it like in the back being thrown left and right? Yeah?
Nearly headbutted you a minute ago.
Slightly off. Slightly off. That's it, slightly off. Then back on the power, a bit more.
Okay, up.
Yeah, absolutely. Straight on through there.
Yeah.
We've got time to go on and have another few goes at
Which way, sir?
down the way
Oh, yeah,
between
fine.
that gap. And round towards the left. Yeah, we've got time enough to have a little go at a few other things. So now we're going to have a look at racing start, launch control
Okay.
on this car. So the idea with that, the car can literally launch off the line,
Yep.
wheel spinning away around
Where we go?
towards that side.
Right
now.
here?
Yeah. We're going to go for number 3 on that road service.
Okay.
And between the cones on the right hand side. That's it, then just gently stopping there. As you notice, we've got a bit of a straight. You see we've got some tire marks here.
Yep.
And that's because we've used launch control on here quite a few times.
Okay.
What does it do, launch control? I'm just going to put it back into sports mode, there we go. What does it do? We've got clutch systems on this car. We've got an MCT gearbox, that's a multi-clutch gearbox. So it's like having a normal clutch, okay, where you're lifting up on the clutch.
Yep.
And to move away from the line on a normal clutch, you put loads of power on, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Then you lift up on the clutch nice and quickly. You did have a little wheel spin maybe, and then you boot off.
Yep.
That's what the car's going to do, but it's automated on the clutch systems. So there's a few different things we need to do to get it into those modes. First of all, I put the car into sports handling mode. Then, with your left foot,
Yep.
if you put that onto the brake, okay, don't press the accelerator at the moment.
Yep.
We're going to be pulling both paddles back, which are these ones, but don't do that just yet.
Yep.
Pull them both back, and it's going to enable the racing start mode.
Okay.
It's then going to ask you to pull up on the right hand side on the paddle,
Yep. Oh, this one.
that one,
Yep.
to engage racing start. It's then going to say accelerate lots. While you're accelerating lots, and that's full power,
Yep.
you're going to keep your brake on. The car's going to rev off the rev limiter at about 4,500 revs. It's going to bump off that.
Yep.
And then when it's revving like that, then we're just gently going to take off the brake. Going to keep the power on fully all the way. We're going to bomb off down here.
Cool.
And then when I see the brake, use your right foot as you normally do
Yeah.
for braking.
Okay.
Right, okay, so both paddles back, one paddle back, lots of accelerator all the way to the floor, off the brake, keep power on, keep the 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 power on. Nice fresh lines, they're braking hard. So that's the idea.
Nice.
When you come off the brake next time, be smooth on the way you come off the brake and it will go off even quicker.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah.
Cool.
Sounds nice.
Yeah.
Sort of thing at traffic lights, you know, you probably haven't got time for, but it'd be nice if you could get the timing right against,
Yeah.
you know, the Vitara next to you.
There's not many of them in Australia.
What, Vitaras?
No.
No, I wouldn't have thought so.
No.
Certainly left. Is it just a standard car?
That's the Grand Vitara. So
Yeah, but you haven't lifted it or anything.
no,
like
no,
that,
that's
no.
a standard.
There's a company called Rocky Road which do a nice suspension lift on those.
Don't take it off the road.
Yeah, you could off-road actually, there we go. There's your fresh lines, look.
Nice.
Okay, let's do that another time then. So left foot on the brake, left foot on the brake, that's it. That's it. Loads of accelerator. Smoothly off the brake. Keep on the power, keep on the power, keep on the power, keep on the power, keep on the power. Even more, even more, even more. Braking hard, really hard. It's perfectly done, well done. Now we're going to go onto the track another lap.
Steer?
The next one actually,
Oh, okay.
the big one. So if you want to turn right after this shelter. And then left. Let's see if there's anyone on the track. Yeah, you can carry on. On you go. That's it. So picking up your speed there. Round towards the right, more power. That's it, keep going. Round towards this side, keep the power on. Oh, a whole lot more power. That's it. Braking it. Guiding through. And trying to look further around the corner. So you're literally trying to look across and all the way down the track now. Because your hand hands will follow where your eyes are looking,
Okay.
and then you'll find your steering is going to be a lot more accurate. Braking there. Look through the corner now, over. That's it, and then a bit more power. Out towards the orange cone, and again from this orange cone, look over around towards the right where you want to head.
Yeah.
Because before, when you were going around the corners, you were very much like this on the
Yeah.
on the corners. Whereas when you look further, you just put accurately the right amount of steering on.
Okay.
Where if you like this on the steering, you're actually changing the way the car's gripping as well.
Yep.
So it's really going. More power. Keep going. Even more. Firmly on the brakes. Guiding through. From here, you can be smoothly increasing the power all the way. Flat, 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 all the way. Go, go, go. Even more. Even more. Keep it to this side. Hard on the brakes. A bit harder. Look through. More power. Keep going. More power. Wide towards the orange cone again. Look through the corner again. A bit more power. And again. Look through the corner. More power again. Keep going, more power, more power, firmly, turning, power, keep going, look through, look towards the other car, even more power, keep going, firmly again, guiding through, a little more power, keep going, this side, smoothly increasing that power, smoothly, smoothly, power, 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 all the way, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, brake hard, smoothly through the corner, turning more power. How does that now feel?
That's getting used to it.
Yeah. Your side. Turn again. A little more power. Turning it again. Wide. All the way flat. Brake. Keep wide. Look through. Turn in. Power. Look through. Power.
You guys right?
Power. Just do another lap. You're catching him, aren't you? That's actually the S version.
How is it?
They're a bit slow, aren't they? For the S version. So keep on. This side. More power. Flat, 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 flat. You just see it's got little legs on you on the straight, braking hard. But on the corners, he's chickening out. And then we'll come off this time. Now, did you want me to give you a little demo?
Yeah.
Or
right.
no, it's up to you. It's up to you. So you come off here.
Yeah.
And then, so if you want to come off here,
Go out or?
and then what we'll do, we'll come off, and then we'll, if you turn full lock as much as you can to this side,
Yeah.
into this bay, and what we'll do, we'll give you a quick demo of what it's like on this track.
Yep.
You press the park button. And then we'll show you a little bit on the wet circle
Yep.
as well,
Cool.
how easy you make it look. So
Right.
just jump around this side.
Space.
Such a nice scenic colours.
Yeah.
Want to buy one, Shane?
Yeah, okay.
Gonna need a new job.
That's what everyone says, you know. 10 minutes in, they're like, well,
Yep.
how do I get to buy one of these cars?
Go work at Mercury, Shane.
Yeah.
Alright. So you can see, you don't have to go at 40 miles an hour.
Yeah.
it's possible to just hit the brakes and turn at almost any speed. So through the corner, bit of power, turning in, increase the power now, keeping it wide, so I'm usually using all the road surface, and then out, all the road surface, through the corner, bit of power, turning in, and then as I do that, squeeze of power, and again, squeeze of power about now, and again, and through. You're right in the bow there.
Yeah.
Squeeze of power.
Caught him.
Absolutely.
Is it quick with the paddles or does it really?
It just means you get the right gear.
Yeah.
So I want second gear for the corners, and
Yep.
if you're in sports mode, sometimes it changes up too early. But
Definitely.
also, I just like the idea that I can do that, and I can hear that sound
Yeah.
as it changes down. All right, ESP is going completely off now. Okay. There we go. I'm going to drift this car almost at any speed. So just like that. That's my angle, and I just want to hold that angle. Is he getting around again? Yeah, he is. So I've got my left foot on the brake,
Yeah.
right foot on the accelerator. That's why I'm still drifting. So it's literally holding the front wheels from going too fast. There we go. So you can hear very, very small amounts of power to hold it. But it's still doing like you were doing,
Yeah.
just literally little blips just to hold it down. And you can see this part here, it's more slippery from about here
Yeah.
all the way through to the crowd area. It's more sideways, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's where the drainage goes down,
Okay.
so it feels more slippery. Just to there. AMG, get a head back in.
Yeah,
Did you enjoy that?
that was awesome, yeah.
I love these cars.
It might cost me a lot in the long run.
Pardon?
Might cost me a lot in the long run. Nah, no.
Well, actually, second hand, these aren't that bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
the old models. Still,
yeah, the old
still
model.
probably £50,000.
The old model in this country, you know, we can get for about 25 after a year.
Jeez, yeah.
So, you know, for us, that's actually not much.
It's not, no.
Do you buy a brand new Ford
Yeah.
or a second-hand AMG? I mean, it's not really it's a no-brainer, really, isn't
Yeah.
it? But then you got to insure it.
Yeah. Insurance is expensive here, isn't it?
Only when you're young.
Okay.
For me, I can insure this for, like, completely
Yeah.
for £150 a year.
Oh, okay.
So it's nothing. But
Yeah.
if I was under 25, then it would cost me about £2,000.
Yeah, gee.
So there's a big distinction between insurance for under 25s and over.
Yeah.
There we go, guys.
Awesome.
Cool.
Thank you.
Lovely to meet you.
You too.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Pleasure
much.
to meet you guys.
Thank you.
Well done. Hope you enjoyed that in the back.
Yeah, it was good.
Good, good.
Very good.